Everyone, it's Alina here and welcome to my channel. I'm so glad you guys could join me today. I'm super excited. Today's tutorial is based on a card that I featured on my blog yesterday. Let me try to zoom in a little bit for you guys. Okay. I hope you guys can see that. It's a pretty simple, straightforward card. I did put it on a circular card base using a nesting circle die that I got from Hobby Lobby. In today's tutorial, I kind of wanted to focus on the owl image. And this card was created as part of the Two Paper Divas design team, which I am a part of. And they have some really awesome stamps, sentiments, images, you name it. They run the gamut. Now this was part of their October release. So for today's tutorial, we're just going to focus on the owls, and I'm going to show you what they look like when you get them in the package. And here they are. Aren't they adorable? So I took this image and turned them into something a little more spookier for for Halloween. And this is something that I love to do a lot. I mean, you can do this with clear stamps, rubber stamps, you name it. Digital stamps especially. But with my clear stamps, I love to be able to combine different sets together to create a scene and alter them to fit whatever occasion I may need it for. I hope to do another tutorial soon using these owls for Thanksgiving, which is coming up next month, and maybe something for Christmas using these guys as well. This is a great way to stretch your stamp dollars and be able to get more bang for your buck. So for today's tutorial, I'm going to take these adorable little owls and give you these guys. Yeah. So we're going to take these cuties from this to that. So with that said, let's get started. Now I have a leftover strip of some Recollections white cardstock, which is 65 pounds. I usually use Georgia Pacific white cardstock, which you can find in any Walmart. And the best ink to use is, of course, Memento when you're coloring with your Copics. Memento Tuxedo Black ink. So I'm just going to stamp these guys up, ink them up. Make sure I'm in frame so you guys can see exactly what I'm doing. And ta-da! There are our adorable little owls. Stamp set that I'm using is from the Two Paper Divas store. Unfortunately, this package does not have the name on it. But I'm going to leave the link to the Two Paper Divas website where you can find the stamp set, and this is the Hooters stamp set. Okay, now to make these guys to something you don't want to run into on a dark night, there are a few little tricks that I use. The first thing that I want to start off with is with the eyes. I added some lids and I enlarged the eyeball. There's only a pupil in the original image, so I drew an eyeball around it. So I definitely like to pay close attention to any images that I have that have eyes, because I like to add, you know, little flecks of white. I'll use a fine line black marker to add a little more detail to the eye, and I think it really makes it pop. So let's start off with the eyelids, and I kind of just go in at a slant. So, and all I'm doing is creating a line, and I'm going to do the same thing on this side. And from just doing that little line right there, you could leave it like that, but just doing that little line there, it kind of gives the owl a really like mean look. So we're going to do the same thing with the other owl, just repeating the same line. And there you have it. It's just little things that you can add that can really change up the image. Draw in simple shapes to create a scene like I did here. See, the owls, they're sitting on a branch. But for the card, I created an outline of a tree to connect the branch to, because I just didn't want my owls just floating in midair. Now I'm going to add in the eyeballs. And they are just going to be half circles, nothing fancy. Anyone can do this. There we go. I took those adorable little owls and I made them mean and scary looking. Okay. Now this part is optional. From the card, I did add a rat's tail or mouse's tail hanging from the beak of this owl here on the right. And for the owl on the left, kind of took it a step farther and actually drew in a mouse that he must have caught. But I kind of like to go the extra mile, I guess I want to say, and add those little details that you wouldn't normally find, and just amp up the creepiness factor just a little bit. So I'm gonna add, all I did was draw like a curvy line, which is gonna represent the mouse's tail. Now kind of start off like a curve, like little triangle shape sort of. Then I'll go in with little half circles for the ears. Then I'll add in a little triangle for the nose. Add another half circle on the other side. And then I'll just have just the legs dangling. Now this I didn't get too particular with it because the image that I'm drawing here is kind of small. But you definitely want to have that midsection going. Add the back leg. And then finish off with another little curvy line for the tail. Maybe a little hard to see, but and that's it. There's your mouse. Nothing too fancy. I mean, just really simple shapes anyone can do. Now, I need to go and find my fine line black marker. Now all I'm doing is going over my pencil lines. It's okay if it's not exact to your outline that you drawn out. Just tracing over everything. Do the same thing with the tail here. And now we'll go in with the little mouse shape. And finish off by tracing out the tail. And that's it. There you have it. Now you can also take the time to actually fill in the tree shape, which is what I'm going to do really quick. Just kind of fill it in. It was a lot easier when I had this piece die cut. I actually used this Doris Embossing Essentials die that I got from Hobby Lobby. Comes with 6 different size circles. I used the largest one to actually, after I had stamped the image, to actually outline the shape onto the image. And then from there I was able to draw in the tree and map everything out the way I wanted it. So let's try to zoom back in just so I can finish up this tree really quick. It's nothing too crazy. Just want to fill in just okay. We'll cut the tree off right there. Just gonna try to finish it off. Okay, so there you have your tree. And now I'm gonna go back in, erase my pencil marks so that all that's left is the black outline. And that's basically how you could alter your stamp to make it fit any occasion or holiday you see fit. Now I'm going to quickly go through coloring these guys, and I'm going to put some music on. And there you have the completed image, colored in and all. Then you can go back in later and color in the rest of the tree, die cut it if you want. This would make a perfect shaker card. Add in your moon. The bats actually came from another stamp set by the Two Paper Divas. Let me zoom out a little bit for you. And this set is called Halloween Silhouettes with some great images in there. It has a picket fence, a crow, bat, tombstone, and a half moon. Then I just added an epoxy sticker here for the Who's There, which went perfectly with this image. And there you have it. And that's how you take sweet, adorable little owl images like this and turn them into spooky owls. Perfect for your Halloween card projects, treat bags, you name it. I want to thank you for stopping in and checking out my channel. Hope you guys have a great day. I will definitely leave links below in the description box on where you can purchase these stamp sets. I will also include the blog post link for this card here. And I welcome your comments. Please give this video a thumbs up. And please subscribe. And I will catch you guys later. Peace.